Back at practice with IceDogs head coach Ben Boudreau. Coach, got another road trip coming up here. A little bit of a lighter schedule at the beginning of the week, but a lot of practice time for you here. Do you like having a couple more days of practice in between going on a road trip on the weekend?
Well, I think when you look at our team and the amount of bodies that we really lost, and I think rest and recovery was big in a week like this, where you can get the bodies back right and feeling in good shape, and then you pound them back into the ground to get used to the grind for the weekend. So we got 2 big games coming in a short amount of time, but they're only 2. It's not 3-3. It's not 4-4. Anything crazy like that. So we want to be hitting our peak performance come Saturday night, and today's practice was a part of that.
I know you got the big game to look at in Barrie on Saturday night, and obviously that's a big one for many reasons. But then you got a quick turnaround on the Sunday, and it's a 1 o'clock start because of the hockey day in the OHL. Does anything change when it's a 1 o'clock start as opposed to a 2 o'clock start on the Sunday?
Well, I mean, just maybe what you eat in the morning, something like that. I mean, a 1 o'clock start is obviously way different than 7 o'clock. It's about how much you hydrate. We're going to be on the road, but we've proven time and time again that when you're well rested, you take everything out as an excuse. And we know North Bay is going to be a hungry team as they're fighting for that last playoff spot within our conference here. So the more separation between North Bay and us is going to guarantee us a playoff spot. So these are both 2 very big divisional games for us, and more so than anything, we want to make sure that we're playing the right way.
And some exciting news this week. Got Matt Humphreys called up, obviously highly touted third-round goaltender, going to be here for the rest of the season. It looks like after having some good stats on an Aurora team that isn't doing the best down in the OJ. So what are you expecting from your new young goaltender there, 16-year-old, going to learn behind Owen Flores?
Yeah, he just should be a sponge. I mean, he's going to learn from the league leader in saves right now. There's no better mentor as far as grabbing the net. I mean, as long as he brings his energy and his compete, he's a great kid. He takes care of himself, and now he gets an opportunity while Charlie, is on the shelf to absorb as much information as he can, to hone his craft, to develop, and be a part of a really young and exciting group. And I know he's got great friends here already on the team, and you can kind of see the welcome that they have for him. It's I think it's an injection of life in our practices right there, and I think we're going to be open arms and welcoming him with opportunity.
And you mentioned there Owen Flores being an overage goaltender. Have you already seen, as a veteran guy, you don't ask him to do something like that, but have you seen Owen Flores kind of maybe showing him the ropes or trying to ease him back in here, because it can be nerve-wracking at this time of the year being called up to an OHL team and, with a team that's right in the middle of a playoff race for seeding and things like that. So might not be the easiest situation. So have you already seen a little bit of camaraderie there between him and Flo?
Yeah, and, if I'm a young guy looking up at somebody that's been in this league, I mean, there's nobody better to set an example as far as how to take care of your body when you're at the rink here, and how to practice and how to stay sharp. I mean, Owen Flores is a great goalie, and Matt Humphreys is hopefully going to be somebody like him, in the future. And for now, it's one foot in front of the other, or one skate in front of the other, depending on how you want to look at it, and make sure you're doing all the little things that are going to help him develop.
And unfortunately, you're going to be without your captain this weekend, missing those 2 games for that hit. Already served the 1 game of his suspension there. So obviously, a lot of guys are going to have to step up. Kevin will still be there off the ice to help as the captain and things like that. But when you're missing number 11 out on the ice, obviously, it's going to everybody's going to have to pick up their game. But what are you expecting without having number 11 in the lineup this weekend?
Well, I mean, if you want to win, you got to have everybody kind of pull on the rope in the same direction. It's been something that we preached on, and Doherty had a 3-point night, first star of the game, great as far as one of your depth players getting an opportunity to step up, point on the power play, empty net on a defensive role, game winner at that time to go ahead. I mean, he had a great game, and Creed obviously stepping up in that role too. I mean, that's what we're going to need without the Asadorians and the Parises and Kevin here. I mean, we're going out against 2 top teams without our first line, essentially, on there. And so, for us, we're looking for guys to step up and take that opportunity. And I think we've got plenty of it still with 21 games to go. So it's the same process week in and week out. We're going to try to win the week and see what the results hold on Sunday night.
And lastly, what are you hoping to see from Mike Levin coming back from Team Israel, winning a silver medal, leading the tournament in points and goals, and a guy that had 5 assists in 6 games coming into going away at the tournament. So what are you hoping to see for number 16 here, trying to gain some consistency and hopefully coming back with some confidence?
Yeah, I mean, his last 12 games, he's actually a point-a-game player in the OHL for Niagara. And, sometimes you forget about Mike Levin because you always hear about all the offensive guys. But we've got a lot of great offensive players. Mike Levin is one of them. them, one of the most decorated international players for Israel, if not the most decorated. That's an accomplishment within itself. And, it's great to see him, one, represent his country, regardless of whatever political view you have. He's a great kid and just loves to play hockey. And like every proud Canadian that wants to play for the country, got an opportunity to do so and represent it very well. So we're all very proud of Mike in the last 2 years doing that. But he has had a really good OHL year. I mean, he had 18 goals last year in the regular season, and his goal scoring's dropped, but his offensive production has really picked up. And in the last 10 games, we didn't even have him on the power play, but still found a way to produce 5-on-5. So the lineup of Loshko, Waslin, and Levin together has been really good there for that short sample size, and we had him. And without Kevin, without Asadorian, without Paris in the lineup, we're going to try to find magic in a bottle and see if we can get that again.
Thanks, Coach. Best of luck on the weekend.
Thank you.
Back at practice with IceDogs forward Ryan Roobroeck. Ryan, 11 points your last 5 games, so it really seems like you're dialed in right now, and you're up to 68 points in 43 games overall, 6th place in all the OHL. How do you feel out there right now with your game?
Yeah, I feel great. Obviously, the production's been there too. I mean, couldn't have done it without my teammates there. You look at guys like Zatz and even Wiz jumping up there, all contributing.
And you had a great rookie season, but you've been able to somehow build on that in your second year. What's something that you're taking with you in your second year that you tried to build on after your rookie year?
Yeah, obviously it takes a lot to get used to the league in your first year, and I think just adapting to the speed. I think working on my speed in the summer and just getting quicker and faster has really helped me this year.
And about the team specifically, obviously you guys are 3rd place in the conference right now, a big turnaround from where you were last year. What's the vibe with the guys in the room, and what do you think has been the biggest difference on and off the ice to your guys' success now?
Yeah, it's obviously great being 3rd in the conference there, and the vibe in the room it's great. Honestly, like we're a family in there. We're all in it together. So I think from the difference between last year and this year is just sticking together, just following the game plan, and just keep putting in the work.
A few specific players that you've gotten to know really well. First, Ethan Zada, a guy you were drafted with in the first round together. Seems like you guys have been pretty much attached at the hip on and off the ice, and it's obviously his draft year, and he's really taken a step forward in his offensive game, playing alongside you as well. So what would be Ryan Roobroeck's plea for Ethan Zada now that he's kind of rocketing up the draft rankings?
Yeah, obviously it's a great to see a guy like that you've came together, started your OHL career with, be projected very high like that. Obviously, it's very exciting, and you wish the best for him.
Why do you think you guys feed off so well with each other? It seems like you guys. It doesn't matter the third person you put on there. Obviously, Aerosmith's been with you guys, and you guys have had some chemistry. But why do 25 and 12 have such good chemistry out there together?
I think we've known each other now. It's 2 years, I think, and just kind of seeing how each other play and practice together, all these practices and everything, just kind of knowing how we play, know each other know each other's routines. It's been a lot easier to play with them.
And when you go into a stretch like this and you're playing meaningful games in February, March, and you're kind of in the dog days right now, just trying to figure out where seating and everything is, and a couple practice days before you go on the road, what's the mindset as you guys play a lot of games coming up here down the stretch and trying to keep yourself motivated and know that you still have a lot of stuff to work on too?
Yeah, obviously, like you said, it's the dog days, but I think just keeping your head up high and just stay motivated with each other, and we're all in it together, and as long as we know that, we'll be good.
And lastly, what have been your thoughts on some of the rookies? Obviously, Brady Waslin, a highly touted rookie, Max Crete, Nick Frasky. You've got a lot of 16-year-olds in the lineup like your guys' crop last year with the 07s. What can you tell us about how those rookies are playing?
They're playing amazing. Obviously, you've seen last game that big goal by Creator there that he put in the back of the net. I mean, we have great rookies in the room there, and best of luck in the future. They got a bright future ahead of them.
IceDogs forward Ryan Roobroeck. Ryan, continued success, and looking forward to the rest of the year.
Thanks, Caputo.
Back at practice with IceDogs forward Mike Levin. Mike just got back recently, a strong performance at the World U20s there. Your 3rd medal in 3 seasons of playing there. It seems like you really enjoy those international tournaments. How would you assess your latest experience there?
Yeah, every year I'm waiting to go there, see my close buddies and my family. We didn't get the job done. We got silver medal. That's a big deal too for the country, and I had so much fun there, and happy to be back. And
for you specifically, a lot of confidence coming out of that tournament. You led the tournament in points and goals as well. So what are you hoping to take back here to Niagara now, having such a great tournament individually?
Yeah, like I said, I'm happy to be back. Had a good tournament. Just looking for the next 21 games and looking forward to get some more W's and keep it rolling.
Seemed like you were really finding your footing here. Right before you left, it was almost bad timing for you because you were playing so well before you left. You had 6 points in the 5 games before you left, and it looks like you were gaining some chemistry out there with Waslin and Loshko. Why do you think that the last little stretch of games you've been playing up to your standard?
Yeah, just every game going out there and trying my best, trying to stick to the system and playing with really good players. And like I said, trying to keep it rolling and get good 22 games.
And you got a lot of rookies on the team, a lot of 17 and 16-year-old guys, a lot of forwards up there. So when you inject so much youth into the lineup, as a guy that's kind of a veteran now on the team, do you like some of the guys in the camaraderie with the team this year?
Yeah, we have a different group from last year and new additions and really good players, and you can see it in the standings. So just excited for the games coming up this weekend.
What do you think's been the biggest difference for your guys' turnaround as a team and individual this year? Obviously, you guys went through a tough year last year, and now you're kind of reaping the benefits of that. What do you think's been the biggest difference inside and out the room that has led to your guys sitting third in the conference right now?
We have a really close group in the room there, like a family. Every time you're coming to the rink, you're happy to be there, happy to hang out with the guys and go fight with them on the ice.
And lastly, the medal, is that something that I know it's a silver and you guys wanted to win gold, but is that something that you guys you're going to put up back leave with your family and they're going to put up and be proud of now with your third medal at the tournament?
Yeah, of course. Everyone is proud of us. It's a new division, so we won it last year. So it's a new division, and go out there and we get second even. It's a big deal for the country and for the group there. So that was really good.
IceDogs forward Mike Levin and representative of Team Israel. Mike, congratulations. All the best and continued success here the rest of the year with Niagara.
Thank you very much.